Today it's the ultimate battle of the haptic vests in VR. I've tested them all. Over the years, haptic vests and suits have practically piled up here in my studio. From the early beginnings to the newest high-tech suits. And people keep asking me, is it worth it? Does it really add immersion, or is it just an expensive gimmick? And most importantly, which one should I actually buy? This is why today we are doing the ultimate technical comparison. We are looking at the market leaders from bHaptics, this one here next to me, or the best cannon from Woojer, which I have here on my body, or the electric shock suits from Ovo here. A lot of devices, TrueGear for example, the precision from Skinetic, this one here, and also the unaffordable Teslasuit. I'll give it to you straight. What's garbage, what's for tinkerers, and where you get the best bang for your buck. My name is Thomas and you're watching Voodoo.de. Let's have some fun with the video and let's go!
Voodoo.de.
So guys, I've put all the vests here somewhere so you can see them. It's a lot. Let's start right away with the market leader, the Apple of haptic vests, so to speak, bHaptics. This one here. But I've witnessed the entire evolution here, from the old TactSuit, I think it's this one, to the X40, and here all the way to the current TactSuit Pro. The technology is based on so-called ERM motors. They are here inside that. Basically classic vibration motors. The old X40 had 40 feedback points and a massive battery with up to 18 hours of playtime. The new flagship, the TactSuit Pro, interestingly has fewer motors, only 32. But, and this is very important, they use a new haptic illusion algorithm that fills the gaps. So in practice, you honestly barely notice a difference. In exchange, the Pro now has this this fancy control wheel here on the vest to adjust intensity. The biggest plus point here is simply the ecosystem. We have native support for over 300 games. That is definitely the killer feature, definitely. Whether standalone on the Quest or on PCVR, it just works. Put on the vest, connect Bluetooth, boom, done. So that's so easy. You can also expand the whole setup with sleeves for your arms, a visor for your head, and even gloves and feet. It's comfortable, it's hygienic and wipeable, and the latency is truly top-notch. In a shooter, you know exactly if the shot came from back left or front right. That's really cool. The downside, clearly the price. The vest alone sits at a good $500, and if you want a full body set, you're quickly looking at over $1,000. That's insane. Moving on to the next candidate, the Woojer Vest 4. This one here. So I have to speak plainly here. The thing is often marketed as a gaming vest, and my version here even wears a made for Meta label. But technically speaking, this isn't a haptic vest. In the gaming sense, it's more a wearable subwoofer. So they used so-called OSCI TRX2 transducers, basically body sound converters. And they only react to audio frequencies, not game data. And that means if anything in the game makes a sound, no matter what, your whole vest vibrates. Even if background music is playing, everything vibrates. So you have to switch off the background music even. That's crazy. So you have zero directional tracking. You have no clue where the enemy is coming from. And then there is the issue with the connection. Despite made for Meta, you are forced to connect this thing via audio cable to avoid latency. Wow. And the cable then runs diagonally across your body because the port on the vest is on the left and the Quest port is on the right side. That is seriously annoying. For movies and music, the bass is extremely punchy. That's really cool. This is fun. But for gamers who want precision, for around $400 for the white made for Meta version, no, in my opinion, this is not it. So now let's take a look at the second skin. Here. The OVO Haptic gaming system. This is completely different technology. There are no motors here, but EMS, electrical muscle stimulation. Like via Gale pads on your skin, you get electric shocks that contract your muscles. This simulates bullet holes, wounds or even insects crawling on you pretty realistically. It's basically a tight-fitting shirt. The immersion is intense because, well, it can actually hurt. But the handling, guys, it's a fiddly mess. You have to wear it on bare skin. The Gale pads are sticky as hell. Taking it off then after using feels like you've just come out of a surgery where you were wired up. This is insane. On top of that, there is the software setup. You need mods, you have to manually enter IP addresses, and the connection is sometimes shaky. If you want some punishment and love tinkering, yeah, perhaps okay, but for a quick gaming session, oh no, difficult. The whole thing costs under €400 and is made in Spain. And now an exciting challenger enters the ring. TrueGear. Here we go. I had the first Kickstarter version back in the day, this one here. This is the first one, but this was a software disaster with like Chinese characters and bugs. Yeah, that was not so good. But then I tested the new ME02 version and holy moly, things have changed. This is a hybrid system. You have motors in the vest, but EMS I just got them like here. This is the EMS electric stimulation on the arms. Yeah? The leap to the ME02 version is massive. The armbands now charge magnetically direct here on the vest. This is so cool, right? So no more cable salad. The software is now stable and user-friendly, and the Bluetooth connection is really solid. The mapping is also extremely detailed. If you want, you can customize every single effect, recoil, reloading, heartbeat and so on. And the game library has grown from 30 to almost 90 games in just 1 year. I mean, okay, it's not even close to bHaptics, but still a nice progress, right? The real kicker though is the price. For around $260, you get the vest and the armbands. That's about a third of what you pay for a similar package from the competition. Wow. And the cool gimmick, in an emergency, you can even use the vest battery to charge your VR headset. For the tech guys, I tested Skinetic, this one here. They use voice coil motors similar to loudspeakers. This allows for finer frequencies than standard buzzing. The feedback is quite high resolution even and precise. However, the setup is more for tinkerers and for PCVR users. You often have to handle mods via external tools or something like that. There's also, however, a haptic bridge that is supposed to emulate bHaptics support, but this is not really working well, and it's also not plug and play. Also, the heavy battery on the back here, wow, this drags the vests down. This is also not so cool. Technically very exciting for around $350, but the vest is extremely hard to get right now. I think the website is also offline right now. I don't know what's happening there, but perhaps you can get it used as a used device somewhere because it's not so bad, I must say. And finally, out of competition, the final boss, the Teslasuit. So I tested this at events. Unfortunately, I don't have it here at home because of the price. This is a full body EMS suit with up to 96 channels. Originally, it was supposed to cost about as much as a console. This is crazy, right? Keep dreaming. We are talking about $13,000 now. Oh my God. The thing is for the military and medical field, not for us gamers. But the experience is unbelievable. When you fire a gun, the electric shock physically moves your arm backward. Real recoil through muscle contraction. But you have to calibrate it all the time, and this is really a pain. The calibration process takes a long time, and the cool thing is most people can't even handle 30% of the effect strength. Yeah, so I could definitely stand it. Like, I think the maximum was 30%, but most people only could like 20%, and then they said, oh my God. And at 100% you will definitely die. On top of that, you can buy the Tesla gloves, which are also an absolute blast. You can practically feel virtual objects. But those cost another $5,000. So the technology, holy grail, but unaffordable for us. So let's go to the conclusion and my ranking. Who wins where? So I put that in different categories. Category 1 is immersion. Right at the top is the Teslasuit. Absolutely. This is the best feeling you can have right now. Behind that, for me, comes the bHaptics TactSuit. This feels really super realistic. Perhaps you've seen my videos. You can feel everything really great. Also Skinetic scores with precision. This one here, right? And that was really great. And after that, I would say TrueGear is also okay. Yeah, with the immersion, feels really good. And OVO after that, because I mean it's electric stimulation, but not as good as Teslasuit, not by far as good as Teslasuit. And then on the end, definitely the Woojer vest. Yeah, this is there's no immersion. There's just non-specific wobbling or so, right? And then category 2, comfort and usability. Definitely bHaptics wins here with the TactSuit Pro. This is definitely, you just put it on like a backpack and everything is connected automatically, especially on Quest. Start the game, done. TrueGear is pretty close behind, but only in some games. Yeah, it has the magnetic ledges and so on. It's interesting. Same as the Skinetic, but you still have to play around with mods and so on. Woojer is annoying with the cable to the headset, and OVO with the sticky pads here. Oh my God, this is an absolute mess. Yeah, you have to strip down to bare skin. It's crazy. And also the Teslasuit, oh my God, you have, this takes like 10 minutes or 50 minutes to wear it because it's like a diving suit. So yeah. And then category 3, price performance. And we have a clear winner here. That's the TrueGear ME02. For that price, you get a hybrid solution with arms that can do almost everything the big boys can. Unbeatable here in the price performance. So my recommendation for you, the Don't Touch Award unfortunately goes to the Woojer 4 vest. Yeah, this is useless. The Made for Meta label is deceptive. It's an audio equipment, not VR equipment. You get no tactical advantage in the game. Only buy this if you want to feel music on your body. And then we have the Tinkerer tip goes to Ovo and Skinetic. If you want that special EMS feeling or HD vibration and don't mind mods and fiddling around, you'll be happy there. The price performance winner definitely for budget conscious gamers is clearly the TrueGear ME02. Yeah? The development is enormous, there are way more games supported than at the start, the software is good and you get EMS and vibration for little money. And the carefree winner for those who have the budget, definitely bHaptics TactSuit Pro. This is the non-plus-ultra. It just works. Native support in almost everything. Many supported games. This is a killer feature and no hassle and top quality. And you can use it for Quest and PCVR. If you want to play it safe and have the cash, buy bHaptics, period. So guys, if you decide on a vest now, you can find the links below in the video or on my homepage. And with many links, you can even save money. For example, 3% for the bHaptics right now, I think. So if you watch the video still on in the Black Friday week, then there's also a sale, for example, for the TrueGear and also for the bHaptics. You get it $100 off plus 3% with my coupon code. This is then we are talking different, right? But only in the Black Friday week. So the links are in the description. Definitely go via my links. So let me know in the comments, are you team electric shock or team vibration? And would you strip naked for immersion like with the Ovo? I'm curious. Also, feel free to check out the individual reviews of the devices, which you can find in the description. Subscribe to the channel for more honest reviews. And thank you for watching. See you next time in virtual reality. See ya.
Bude.de